On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning returned to practice today and they reduced their training camp roster by 10. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Thursday, September 25th, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning had their first day off this training camp on Wednesday after winning their first 2 preseason games. The Bolts did make some moves, though. They reduced their roster by 10 players. 9 players were assigned to their junior teams: Everett Baldwin, Ethan Zada, Aiden Foster, Jan Galicic, Caleb Heil, Margot Mignosa, Sam O'Reilly, Caden Petrie, and Grant Spada. Additionally, Maddox Labrie was released from the training camp roster. He'll report to Victoriaville in the QMJHL. That brings the roster now down to 53 players in camp. Now, some players vying for roster spots are guys like Boris Tkachuk. Head coach John Cooper talked about his play.
Specifically, Boris. I thought he was instrumental in us, winning that hockey game last night. And as you said, for some of these young guys to watch some of these players that have played in the NHL and found themselves in the American League and trying to get themselves back. I thought our older guys did a great job to bring the young guys along.
Tristan Allard talked about how playing in Syracuse prepares you for camp.
Yeah, time in Syracuse has been great. I think it's taught me a lot of the right things, the right habits, just day by day, how to do things. Great culture in Syracuse, and that comes down from Tampa as well. So, yeah, just excited to keep moving forward and doing the same things every day.
The Lightning signed free agent Dominic James to an entry-level contract earlier this week. He talked about why he signed with the Bolts.
When August 15th hit, obviously I wasn't a free agent, but, that was our plan. And when I became a free agent, Julian expressed interest, and it's hard to say no to an organization like this. Got a bunch of Hall of Famers in this room, so I was really excited just to get down here and kind of get thrown right into the fire.
The Bolts are back to training camp today at the TGH Iceplex in Brandon, starting at 10:30 this morning. Those practices are free and open to the public. The Lightning will have back-to-back preseason games this weekend at Benchmark International Arena on Friday and Saturday nights versus the Hurricanes and Predators. We'll have both games on the radio on 102.5 The Bone and in the Lightning mobile app. It'll also be our first 2 television broadcasts on The Spot, Channel 66 here in Tampa Bay. For more information on how you can watch the Bolts on television and in the Lightning mobile app this season, log on to TampaBayLightning.com.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2020 in the bubble in Edmonton.
Gord wins the faceoff. Hedman left point. Hedman to the center point. Tees it up. Beat Shattenkirk right circle. Shoot! Score! Shattenkirk! The Lightning win it! They win Game 4! 5-4 in overtime! They lead the Stanley Cup final 3-1!
Kevin Shattenkirk's power play goal came 6:34 into overtime as the Bolts led the Stars now 3-1. The win improved the Bolts' record to 7-1 in overtime that postseason. Braden Point scored twice in the game to tie Tyler Johnson's franchise record of 13 goals in a single postseason. Dave Mishkin and Greg Linnelli look ahead to the next few preseason games on Lightning Power Lunch today at noon Eastern. You can watch the show on Facebook, X, and YouTube, or listen live in the Lightning mobile app, or download the podcast in your favorite app afterwards and listen anytime. Happy birthday to Matt Carl, who played for the Lightning for 5 seasons from 2008 to 2016. He scored 14 goals and had 82 points in 265 games. The Syracuse Crunch will open their training camp on Monday, September 29th. It'll run for 1 week with 2 preseason games. The Crunch also announced 4 people will be inducted into the Syracuse Hockey Hall of Fame this year. It includes 3 former Lightning players. Congrats to Zenon Konopka, Mike Angelidis, and Gabriel Dumont on the honor. Opening night for the Lightning now just 2 weeks away as the Ottawa Senators will come to Benchmark International Arena on Thursday, October 9th at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com/tickets. Thank you for listening to the Daily Strike for Thursday, September 25th, 2025. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is hockey day.